All right. The test is now. We'll see if I start dropping frames or anything. Hear that though. Trying to make sure I turn off my auto record. I think I did do. I just need to share this. Feature content at stream spectators. Stream trying out the shorter latency again. Fingers crossed. That's not how you spell fingers. Fingers crossed. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, hi. Yeah, let's see. Oh, the chat's working immediately. What's the delay looking like? It's still like 10 seconds. I could try getting it even shorter, but I want to see if it can hold up. Testing. Because last time I was even at this setting, it was it like delayed for minutes and minutes for some reason. More like 5 to 6. Okay. I mean, that's not so bad. There's an ultra low setting for latency. Which I could try. It says it like doesn't support as many things for like high quality video. But then again, you don't really need high quality video for Advanced Wars by Web. While I do love the graphics, they're not exactly taxing. We're gonna pretty much ignore that comm tower. Dropping off here doesn't help anything. So I'm probably picking up this guy. Or no, I can go here. No, that doesn't work. I can go here. I can go here. I can go here, drop off here, and then walk down here and pick this guy up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Like so. We'll bring you along. We'll hop in here. You don't really care about getting boosted anywhere, right? Unless you want to get boosted. Yeah. I probably don't go for the corner. I might need to go for my comm tower with this. So instead I go here. And he can go for the comm tower. You are set up to jump in. You go for this city. But then what do I do with you? Send you here, and then you go here and go for this city or something? Either that forest? I'm using Streamlabs, which I think is part of OBS. Guess I will do it like this. It's not very exciting. 1, 2, 3. I can get on the mount. I don't think it matters. I'm a little bit worried about my comm tower. Try doing an artillery thing. Just not be at all aggressive over here other than going for properties. We'll try this. I'll go artillery and then I can get a mech. Okay, going on the mountain doesn't stop me from getting anything, so I might as well. Oh, I see. I thought they would be related because they like they let you copy over all the information from OBS. I switched over because Streamlabs can do can show the chat, which was something OBS did not seem to be capable of doing. At least not for YouTube. I think it can do it for Twitch. Well, we definitely don't go recon against Max. That's a nice easy turn. Nice classic build. Whoa. Base skip. That is not a protected infantry, sir. Or man, or person. Yeah. I never even memorized the opening. It's just, oh, see, I like the APC placement way more than the infantry placement. I never even memorized the opening. It's just, I have a general idea of what it is. I think I need to go for this airport. So you can go for the airport. You can head off here. I think it makes sense for you to go for the comm tower. You kind of want the money. And then I'll get a... I think I'll just grab another tank over here and an infantry here. I've already got plenty of pressure on him. I just need an infantry to go for this city. This guy's already got this covered. So no real point in building an infantry here. Sounds good. Enjoy your food. I think it's just a new player. Just trying stuff out. Huh. Is this high funds? This is high funds. I'm trying to decide if this is the right capture or do you go for like the harbor right away? I think this is right. It does kind of chain up into stuff. Because if I get like a lander, go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can't reach. A black boat reaches though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It can drop off over here. I'm already going to be reducing from over here. So I guess the lander would really end up moving to the other side where it can easily accelerate. I don't need to do that right away, so I will go for this. But I think there's probably merit in the fast harbor. Hey, Shadow. Hey, that's great to hear. That you just started. It's a fun game. I really enjoy the experience of the climb. Aha. The Max was scared away from going for this capture. I think that's fair. I'm definitely better at fog than standard. There's a downside here of like, if I was on the city, I would kill this in 2 turns. But I also wouldn't have full protection of this guy. So now if he goes for this interrupt, would be very questionable. I would just kill his infantry. I think you just kind of move forward. I could try and like go here with this guy going down here. It'll give me more infantry in the bottom, which might be good. Very awkward capture route for doing that though. This tank does not reach. Sadly, my artillery doesn't reach either. I can always... He base skipped. Well, he's base skipping. I really, really want to send these guys down, so I will. Because he's going to lose his infantry advantage. At the bottom. Hey, Emmy. Do I go back for the airport? I was thinking I could break the pipe seam and get it that way, but I think you can always just delay the airport. You just have a lot of infantry with this artillery. Because this is a huge choke area. Let's do that. This tank isn't really involved yet. So I can. Well, I definitely should have gone this way. Oh well. I can force him to interrupt his cap. He doesn't have anything here that can actually reach me other than this one infantry. So, sucks for him. I want another artillery over here, another infantry. I mean, this bush is looking really good, just as is. So I will get Actually, let's get artillery and a recon. Usually I would be against a recon. I really want him to build a tank up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't quite work out. I can move it up here. Then once this breaks, it can break through. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's better over here. Okay. This will be awkward for him. Alright, the anti-air's on its way to ruin my days. There's like this copter. A little drop off up here. Well, I can't stop this cap. Definitely want to bring this over here. Yeah, let's not go for that. Let's go for this one. I can go over an island, maybe? It's not a good feint, though. You do get another anti-air. We're gonna need them anyway. Now we can grab a tank. Go back here for it. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, perfect. I want another transport copter. Maybe. Sure. He has high funds after all. The next question is, do we try to overload this anti-air? Because I can go for both cities that's looking at. I think we do that. We don't interrupt here because the tank would get me. Okay. I could have mech'd it, it's true. Ah, yes, this is... I think this is the one that I said no transports. I'm just gonna do like tank stuff, I think. This is such an awkward city. Yeah, I know. Well, I can't just do the same thing every time. All right, what's going on in this game? In my city here, I get this corner city, I get this city. That's right, he's not actually guarding this city, so I get to interrupt him. I get this city, I get this city, I get this city, I get this city. Take this city. We have to do some artillery stuff over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we go for this, I think? Yeah. Remember this one, a little dangerous. Bring you over here. It's nice to win the corner fight. Could go here. Not really that good though, because it kind of lets this tank really get in there. I'd have to block him. It's not even a block because he can just clear me. I'd have to block right here. I'll have to just shoot a finished cap. We'll just move over here. He only has one that can reach this place. 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to be able to reach the fight that's going to happen around this property. I guess I just get a tank. I guess it's fine. As long as only one of his infantry can hit me. There isn't a huge point in going for this, is there? No, he just gets a first strike on me. It makes me sad. We step to here. That way I'm threatening to take this cap or interrupt it. I think I actually reach. I'm also threatening to double hit here. Oh, that's right. What do? You can't really do this because you get out of... Well, I think you just have to sit here, right? You're on defensive terrain. You're being a valuable blocker. A little awkward, but it's fine. Now he went for the infantry. Ooh, double rockets. He didn't shoot my artillery though. Just joint capped it. That's legit. Okay. I could base skip. Probably don't want to do that though. At least I don't lose my artillery. We need to start being a little bit threatening here. I think I have to interrupt that. Yeah. The base lock threats are real. Well, we definitely strike here. Doesn't interrupt it because of the join, but it's still pretty good value. And the rocket is in a little bit of trouble here. We can go here. Probably have to guard it with this artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. The rocket goes here. Artillery goes here. Can't quite put infantry here. It's a 5 health infantry. And this guy would clear it. Definitely doing this. I might have to stop this cap. I really want his tank to leave this area. Oh. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, neither of them can actually reach this tile. So I don't actually need to block it. Huh. I could just block this one. I'm glad the artillery blunder was pretty bad last turn, but it's not as bad as it could have been. How do I want to get this approach going? I think we do something like this. Here and then 1, 2, 3. So you're definitely going here. We can kind of go here. And awkwardly, I have to get maybe even a medium tank over here to help with the recons. Oh, maybe we're just triple tank. It's very awkward. I don't think an artillery up here does anything right now, so we'll just get infantry, save some money. Take that capture. Go up and hit this guy. That's fine. These guys have already captured everything. Okay. Very, very awkward. Yeah, the grit tanks come out to play. Now it's the same map, but no grits. So there's no... We don't have the rocket locks going on. I'm going to try and be a little more passive in this one. Maybe I'll double recon next turn. I don't know. I have a new message from Tasteless 1979. Be gentle, Go7. You'll... I'm not going to do the T-copter opening on this one. He's looking so dead. What did he do? Power. Smack. He's going to get that guy. Yeah. That was a good recon. It was definitely a good choice to buy the recon on this side. I don't know about all the sacrificial hits here. Ooh. It's a nice one shot. Get a mech. Hey. Alright. Well, as soon as I finish this capture, I win the game. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess this is the only thing that can actually interrupt it. So we will take it out. Make sure that doesn't reach. Yeah. I think we can pretty safely do this. Here for repairs. Take you out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Not there. That's where an infantry wants to walk. take you out. Retreat my infantry to the range of tanks. And let's game. GG Stipa 503. Aha. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like this is safe to go for then. That's an early mech. Walking its little walk. Oh gosh. Everything is just like perfectly not where I'd want it to be. Normally I'd get another tank, but I kind of want to take this pipe seam out. Oh, this map. Or this game, I should say. Where this recon just got a ton of free value. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go here then. Let's take this city. If he wants to interrupt it, he has to deny one of his own caps, so I'll just take that. And he has a tank on the way. Let's go for this. Yeah, let's go through the middle. Yeah, you like must be new. 800. Okay, so fairly new. Took my... No mercy, you took my penguins. Alright, here's the tank. Double tank. We go for it right away. We have to base skip. Ooh, he's actually gonna let me just take this, so I will. Still feel bad about that. I go back to that city? No, we'll send you over for it. It does weaken. I push over here a bit. That's okay. Yeah. And we just need to put the tank. But here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just needs to be in range. Just double hit. While not getting first struck itself. Sits. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could like. Yeah. Right. That's a time where a base skip is good. Because it has an immediate impact to have that tank that turn. Okay. Built an anti-air. So I'll get a tank. Yeah. I'm not getting a mech. I can see why you thought it. I was set up for a mech. Go here, drop off here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of stuff. Doesn't matter. I'll go here. Why did I want to go for just a boost? I can just drop him in the forest. It's so much better. Need to, yeah. Boost is fancier. Oh no, it's this game. That's a fast Neo tank. Sammy being Sammy. Okay, so I did get the nice little interrupt on that. It cost me an infantry. Sammy's mechs are not afraid of the Neo tank. Sammy's mechs are very afraid of the Neo tank. Get off my city, bro. Bro. Block. A little awkward. By a little awkward, I mean a lot awkward. If only it was a grit artillery, it could cover both. It doesn't have airports. I cannot go bombers. I just get to be really sad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I can do with the Neo tank. Mega tanks. That's probably what's gonna happen. The music's cheerful, though. So awkward. I have to go here. I guess I could go here. Just kind of give up my infantry. Kill the trap is ABC. It's not good. He's kind of torn between his targets. I'm not going to trap the ABC. I thought about it. This is a great song. Probably need the artillery down here. Just trust that the tank can be a deterrent. He has 2 tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he has 2 tanks that will jump on this infantry if I go here. Makes me think I just don't go there. because there'll be 2 tanks with a Neo tank kicker. I just say, good job at getting that one city, buddy. Try and go back and get this other one. A little bit awkward of a capture order. I would like this city. I guess I get it. Yeah. I'd rather have my artillery over here, because it denies this city while threatening this tank if it stays. I can do from here. If only it was one more. But you can only hit this from one side, so that's just mine. I can't move this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I can if I build a tank or something. It just unleashes the tank into my lands. I can build a tank here, it's fine. No, can you get me from the other side? No, I can't. I know, I need so many indirects, and he's gonna be able to... He's gonna be able to bust them. Ugh. Like, I can't Neo tank. Medium tank. I don't think his Neo tanks one-shot medium tanks. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's kind of close. Definitely get... Mechs are like useless in this fight. I'm basically like... It's almost like I'm playing a negative daily CO. Well, since the medium tank barely holds the line, we'll get that there. And then... 3, 4, 5. I have to artillery here. Infantry here. That's true. I did get this capture because I'm Sammy. Here. Gives me options of where I'd want to go. What do you do, senior tank? Kind of need you over here though. Like able to reach this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to be like here. I think that's even like, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go here for a little bit of middle presence. I need to be able to put it here with an artillery, and this tank comes around, and an APC can also do this, and in which case the tank would go here. Get this cap. Fun stuff. No reason to go here, by the way. It's just in case my opponent suddenly thinks I don't know about this neutral base. Maybe they'll underestimate me. Let me go over some of these immediate monies. How good is a recon? Let's see here. What route would it take to get up here? I can go straight to here, I guess. And then here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't quite work out. I mean, like, no, it's not worth it. I think I've taken these turns. I have taken these turns. Okay, we are all caught up. Easy peasy. Okay. We have got some replays submitted, so let's go look at those. Quickly, I will do a transition. Replay viewer. The replay viewer got hot fixed, so it shouldn't crash, which is good. What game is this? I don't know. What game is this? That was this one. Okay. That one, the other one was, I don't know what it was. Oh, it was this one. Is it's from Rishi? No. It's from Rishi, but it does not include Rishi. I do not know what that game is. So we'll look at this one. I'm not sure who the submitter is. Their name is username on Discord. So it's either TM player or advanced noob. Advanced noob is the Penguins. It's yours. You're Jake? Ah, that's very fitting then. You're already the Penguins. Make TM player face towards you. Here we go. The shadows chase you endlessly. This is a very popular map for tournaments usually, but I think it's also in League. I've been seeing a lot of development of the black boat being used for drops from like this tile, but usually I see it as a blocker over here, and then it goes back and sits on the harbor to deny your opponent income. And most of the game-winning plays tend to happen on these little islands with the airports. If you can ever airport lock your opponent, it's almost immediately GG. But a copter that you build from this airport can go to the middle. It can go back to get the black boat off of the harbor, or it can go over here and harass these captures. Or fight over here. There's lots of options. You can see how annoying the black boats are. I think would have stayed over here just so that this guy wouldn't be able to sneak down here, but it's fine. So if this happens to you, and now that they've blocked you off so you can't deny the harbor, then you can just go and use your black boat as a transport and as a blocker. It makes for a very good blocker around this little island. You have to keep in mind that if you're not going to go sit on the harbor, you have to conserve the fuel a lot. These black boats, they run out pretty quickly. Looks like we have a little aggression over here. So this is, well, it's fine, I guess, because this infantry doesn't have that many targets. I guess it would go and capture this. But I'm not a huge fan of this delay because this is base light. And going down in unit count is extra brutal in base light. You have a question for the cat phase. What is it? There's a lot of questions for this cat phase. It's a very flexible map for capture. I'm just gonna keep going on while the question's being worked out. That's true. This guy kind of doesn't have a target anymore. But I'd still rather keep the guy alive. Just because it's space light. Although you're lucky, your opponent probably should have done the attack from the top and then have this guy finish it off. Actually, probably attack from here so I can go back to heal. So in this case, this worked out very well for you because you can run away with your penguin. If this happens, if you're ever in TM player situation here, definitely kill off the attacking infantry. The unit count is a big deal. So for this capture part, I would send this guy up for this, and then have this guy go probably up to the island. I'm guessing you're sending him down to go for this capture, which is fine. And now it's just really awkward to send this guy back when there's going to start being conflict soon. Yeah, there isn't one that's right on that day 2 setup that you're talking about. You can do either. It kind of depends on if you're going for this one right away, that means you want to like fight for your island and get like your airport faster and that stuff. If you go for this one first, that usually means you want to fight for their island because this guy can get set up for this capture chain instead of having this guy do the capture chain. So you're kind of like you can kind of donate an infantry from the top to the bottom, which will then allow you to have more aggression on the bottom. But you can do either. They're both totally valid. Ooh. Well, your opponent definitely wants to stay on there for another turn. I guess they're worried that you're going to interrupt them. That's a reasonable worry, I guess. A very fast copter. That's probably, in this case, it's a copter in response to the anti-air, because they're like, oh no, you're going to lock my airport down. I need to get out the air while I still can. And they are adder, so adder has nice copters because of the extra movement. But because they moved this infantry off of their HQ, they don't have a 10 health in range to start this capture. Which is definitely a little awkward. Oh, they go back. Which is fair. They were like, I'll just defend this infantry a turn, and then I'll just get this city the next turn. That's okay. It's not a big deal. So their battlecopter is leaving the island, probably because of the anti-air. It's going to try and split your attention, and you can't quite get a nice wombo combo kill on this tank. I guess you really can't because it's on a city. But you can start to threaten it. I'm okay with double anti-air. It really makes the copter feel very awkward in where it wants to go. This is a nice little block. Forcing him, if he wants to hit you, he has to hit from worse terrain than a forest. And he also can't get to his city. Yeah, I think you still definitely attack, though. And then I think you just fall back on your turn. You're gonna make major mistakes later. Oh no. Weird Bebo movement. It's okay. I wasn't paying attention to it earlier, but this is good. It's stopping the first strike on his tank. I see. So you've trapped him in. Yeah, that's fine. You can't get anything around you to like trap you in the corner and then bring an anti-air up, so that's fine. It'll get a little awkward if this anti-air goes up here because he like pressures your tank out of here, and then builds an anti-air, then your copter's in a little bit of trouble. Ooh, I'm not a fan of sticking around. I think I'd rather retreat back to the city because he's going to be able to kill your tank with the anti-air and tank. I see you attacked over here, so that's probably why you did it, so he couldn't take you back very effectively. But I'm very concerned about what happens when this anti-air goes up and then anti-air gets built here for the island, because most of the center fights aren't that big of a deal. You're not like realistically going to be able to capture his HQ. At best, you would get this city, I think, for a little while. Oh. A TM player goes for this strike rather than killing off your tank up here. I would definitely kill off your tank up here. Like, this doesn't matter. I mean, he does get a nice kill. But getting the airport lock up here and then trapping this copter, I think that's probably better. The battlecopter does dominate mid now, but it doesn't take much time for an anti-air to get into place. And dominating mid doesn't super matter. Like, he's moving back with the infantry too, so there's no threat of losing anything in the middle. There's an 8 over here, yeah. But I think that's good for you. That gives you a chance to escape with this copter. You did build the anti-air. So if this anti-air was up here killing this tank, then the only place you can go with your copter is right here. And he would be able to bring up his copter. Or maybe he couldn't because your anti-air was here. But yeah, I mean, you're doing really well with this copter harassment. I like the black boat blocks. Making sure this is a wall that you can't break. It's just not really protecting anything. Oh, you have your artillery in place to get your harbor. That's always an interesting thing to decide because it's such a tempo loss to get the artillery. I mean, you lost the anti-air, which might be what you're talking about for the mistake, but I think it's fine. It's a decent trade for the pressure up here, and you do deny a property for a little while. Whoa! He goes in. He's adder, but he doesn't. I think you're okay to kill that, right? You have like so many infantry and artillery, and the pressure over here is going to get kind of scary though. Ooh, the medium tank. I mean, losing the anti-air, it's not great, but it's not that big of a deal. You got compensation. Oh, I'm not sure why you attacked from that side. Oh, you did it for the Jake bonus damage. Okay. I wouldn't do it because it's harder to protect it. That's definitely a mistake. Isn't he just gonna add her power and kill your copters? I think you probably could have. I mean, this is starting to look a little scary over here. Because he's going to get 2 copters. He can even copter into your RD. That's not that good, though. You do get the retaliation on his anti-air over here. So it's not that bad. You want to debate the adder power early. Okay. He's almost at full. He saves his black boat. So many copters. Wow, okay. He's gonna do like a big old front switch. Maybe? He's very content over here, it seems. He's gonna just outdo you in unit count with the copter spam. Yeah, it's true. You are getting your super soon. You'll probably want a lot more anti-air, because that'll be a good opportunity for you to like just snipe a bunch of these copters. Oh, got 9 fuel. Okay. Ooh, we jumping in there. I mean, that looks fine. You can kill the tank with this and this, but then you get the counter with the anti-air and the artillery. I think you can get to... Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I don't like this sacrifice, though. I don't see why you needed to sacrifice. Couldn't you have killed this from planes, or done this strike first and then the 2 health to finish off, or gone for something like that? Just because of the unit count, man. I kind of like your setup here, though. Ship, yeah. Let's see. Your setup, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can like, with your super, you can counter the medium tank that would kill this infantry. You need to have the artillery ready to shoot it. I don't think you can actually break the tank through to get the artillery. Well, yeah. I think that's a good setup. Maybe if he gets his power, it's not as good of a setup, because he gets this guy in. Oh, he's not going for that. Oh, he's doing something else. Okay. I mean, that's not that bad for you. You do have the medium tank artillery with your super in response. I mean, I think you're really happy that he's going in on you down here, though. Like, all of these guys are dead, aren't they? And then you get the airport lock. Yeah, no planes for the medium versus medium. But you get planes with the artillery strike. That's a pretty good final resting spot for the black boat. I mean, this is looking really good for you. I probably would have gone for the roll. Smack. Double anti-air is good. I'll use the infantry to finish that guy off. I guess it's because you want the tank for this anti-air. That makes sense. Yeah. Ooh. Looking mighty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even with 7, this doesn't reach. He has to copter it. It's an awkward spot for the black boat to be. It's like not. It's a little bit in the way. It forces you through the forest. You can send them to me on the Discord. I think that was a really good attack. I do not see what TM player can do at this point. You can see how the middle ended up not mattering at all. And that's pretty typical of this map. Yeah, that was a really good Jake super. Yeah, I don't see... He doesn't even have the normal power, so I don't see how adder even defends their island. And once you lose the island and the other person keeps theirs, it's over. That was very well played. The only thing would be in the future being a little more cautious with the copters. I think he could have trapped you pretty. I mean, you have this tile to go to, so I don't know. You would have had to have like prepared with the black boat to block it. That would have been cheeky. Yeah, well, I think some of your copter work, yeah, could have used some work. Some of your copter play could have used some work, but overall, I think they went pretty well. Maybe a little bit more respect for unit count in the future. But your opponent didn't end up like really punishing you for it, so that's okay. Alright, the next one I had sent to me is Arctic X9. I just need to keep the search on a low number of files, and I can find them instantly. Okay. I have a backlog. I've got like 3, I think. And of course, I have thousands of games I can always pick from. If I had to. This is Arctic X9 against Squid Man Hero. On Marengo. Rooting for Lash. Ah, but Andy's so good. We'll see if the players go for the transport build. You can send a replay. No worries. Ooh, going for a recon opener. I'll see. Oh. We'll see how this works out. Ooh, recon opener to the middle. Whoa! What? Okay, so we got recon opener against double recon opener. So we will see how this plays out. You can see that even with the recon opener, like fast as possible, not fast as possible, but almost fast as possible recon, the APC would still be fine. It's kind of insane. Another recon. Maybe I need to do like I don't know how many people watched the Day 9 dailies for StarCraft. He had a Fun Day Monday replay submission thing where he would like give the viewers a challenge, and this is making me want to try that out. Be like a quadruple recon opener or something. That is a really bad place to put your infantry unless you're building a transport copter. Or an APC. But now it's forced to just take a single step, otherwise it would base block him. Transport copter? Nope. Don't do that. You can see the problem with the recons on a map this large. Because even though they were so early, they didn't actually get to do any damage. They just get to like watch stuff happen. which is what you don't want to do. I mean, early on when you're playing Fog, this is what you tend to do, is you kind of put your... You get recons early, you put them out, and then they're just like watching stuff happen, or they don't watch anything happen. And they can't like impact with... They can't like interact, basically, or otherwise they die. And that's why at the higher levels, you often don't see recons for quite a while, because the information that they would get you, you can't do anything about it. Although this, if I see something like this where they stop next to a city, then you definitely go for that strike. Okay. So this is a dangerous strike to go for, of course, because now your recons are next to an open city for him to strike you from, or for them to strike you from. But like this case, you're also slowing down a capture, much like you're slowing down a capture here. But you do it from a city, so you're very safe. You can't get one shot. And the ideal is that your recons can get some damage, and they just like barely live, and can just be vision for the rest of the game. This is a very cheeky artillery. I'm fine with this. I think it's going to get slapped, just because it kind of revealed itself. But maybe, okay, it looks like, oh, okay, it looks like the opponent did not realize where the shot came from. Arctic X9, what's your rating? Is it like in the 900s? That's my read on this game so far. Double tank's nice though. So it did get slapped. You have some retaliation and you're Andy. Not yet had a tough time starting out. So you're like 800 then? Or in the 700s? Hey that frog. Hovering back around 800. Okay. This is good. Now you just have to make sure that you cover the different sides of this tank and artillery. You definitely don't want him to. Oh, you don't have a blocker? Oh, definitely around this side. Because this tank is definitely staring hungrily at your weakened artillery around the city. Or maybe this infantry could have done it. I don't know. Oh, he went with a 5. Ooh, that's good for you. I think all of your stuff's going to live, which is what you want as Andy. You're pretty far behind. I mean, not that far behind. I guess you're about even in the capture game, actually. I wouldn't stick around with this tank, or this artillery, though. I would definitely back up from this fight. Because you're a little overextended. You got weakened units. Your reinforcements can't quite reach. So I'd rather if you move back to like these cities, and then your reinforcements can reach faster. EV versus Eagle is not that bad of a matchup for Eagle. I mean, it's rough, but it's not that bad. Yeah, blocking just takes some practice. As long as you you go for it, you'll start learning it more. So that's just obviously that's not what you want to have happen as Andy. You want to preserve your units as much as you can, but that'll happen. And you still get some counter pressure here, I think. You can definitely kill off like 2 tanks or so. 2 tanks. 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 2 Hey, that's a nice pickoff. Make sure that the battlecopter attacks from here. Yes. It's a good block. The block on this side's not so great. I don't think I would have attacked forward with these infantry. It's a good way to just... you're kind of donating them. What? You're taking one infantry and losing two. I'd rather if those had came back here. They could serve as more blockers. They can hit this 3 health tank. And then if your opponent wants to pursue it, they have to move closer and closer to your bases. I'm okay with this block. It's well, it does kind of give a first strike for Lash from the forest, but at the same time, you might be thinking like they want to interrupt this instead. So I can see some merit in that kind of play. Well, this infantry's going to live. It's kind of behind enemy lines, but it's going to live. Ooh, you could start the HQ cap. It wouldn't be good, but you could start it. You spotted the tank and went, dang. Yeah, that's fair. Oh. Triple artillery. Okay, so you have your super. That's pretty good. It's looking really rough up here, so I imagine you're going to start pumping out some big boy tanks. I definitely would not send the recon up here because I see tanks and they'll just eat it. Hyper upgrade. Oh, you're going way up here with the copter. Okay. I like this. And he comes in for the finish and then the anti-air gets away. Oh, that anti-air is not getting away. That anti-air is going in. I don't think it's good to trade an 8 health anti-air for a 3 health tank. Especially if you're Andy and their Lash. Because you like to keep your units around, your unit count around. And a 3 health tank, I mean, it's not that bad to let live. So I noticed that you're really keeping up the copter spam, which is going to start running into a problem now that there's anti-air on the field. And you are Andy, so I would expect to get some like medium tanks on your weak side probably, because that's where a lot of these vehicles are. I definitely respect the artillery coming over here. It's very strong in this forest for covering your HQ. And there is a Lash super. So definitely a good idea to get some stuff over here. Otherwise you just get HQ capped. Okay, so yeah, this makes sense. There's an HQ cap coming. It's a Lash super. Get the medium tank down here. I'm surprised Lash used the super this turn. I'm not sure what it's for. Because this infantry is not in range. So I would have thought the Lash would want to save that super for one more turn. Try and clear a path. But I guess Lash is just feeling a little bit desperate. They really liked popping the super immediately. Okay. Well, that's good for you. Well, if you're not gonna attack, then I wouldn't move up. Hey, 42. This is definitely a problem, or I guess you can... Man, what do you do about this anti-air? I feel like you have to just fall back with these copters. I don't think interrupting this for a turn is going to matter. You kind of just like want to wait till the medium tank shows up. I think this is a case of just giving up this cap. I would back up to the protection of the artillery. Maybe you can bring the artillery down here. And bring or can't go quite that far. But because you saw a bunch of stuff fighting you over here, so there's a high chance that that your opponent will be able to overrun you. I'm surprised they went for the 9 health copter instead of the full health, but this one does look safer to attack, so that's probably why. Wow, I don't know why they did that. Oh, it's because they wanted you to be off of the threshold to take it. Couldn't they have stopped you? Didn't they have like anti-air right here? Okay, they fell back. Wow, that's a weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got a weird capture or attack pattern here. They could use this guy to clear that. Instead, they could use this guy to clear it. You could use the 1 health tank to clear it. Fun. Well, that works out really well for you because you can do the Andy thing. Oh, he couldn't see the full health. You get to do the Andy thing where you can use your normal power or your super to take the proper... Oh, wait, never mind. Well, you could have done the Andy thing where you you heal your unit up and then take the city immediately. Ooh, I like that. That is a nice little trap. You just need something. I guess you put the 5 health on the city, 1 health in the forest. Okay. Well, it's not as good of a trap because he can definitely free himself from the city. Yeah. It's definitely debatable about whether or not you should, or using the Andy power to take the city is worth it. But you do have some like weakened units. And if you had the Andy power, then this would have worked. Because this would be 10 health with extra defense. Oh, maybe he still would have been able to break this. Would have had to have the 5 health here. Would have been 7 health. You could have done it. He was committing a lot to save that city. You do have the artillery to take this shot, though, so it's not all bad. And you have your super now. Don't let him get that comm tower. I like it. It's a very bold capture. I would probably want to stay here because you're like out of vision of everything. And you need something defending this corner. I would chill it a bit on the aggressive infantry movements. They kind of need to move. They need to move just enough so they threaten stuff, and if they move too far forward, then they become vulnerable. So like you're already threatening this with this guy in the forest. I'd love like an infantry up here. It blocks a hit on the medium tank. It also threatens the comm tower. Or like this guy's just kind of exposed. I guess he's technically threatening this city. So it's not that bad. This medium tank is looking pretty happy. I don't think you saw that though. Just for the join cap. The mechs are here. This is good good setups for transports. Definitely good to do. You make sure that the transport is exactly one infantry or mech movement away, so you get as much possible movement as you can. Whoa. This lashes and late game buys are something. So this is APC rocket base skip. I feel like Lash is going to start falling apart if these are going to be the late game buys. Lash mechs are pretty good. Mechs love to attack from really good terrain like mountains and forests. You're so aggressive. Artillery shot your infantry. You're like, nah, I don't care. I'm going in. So instead of going in on this, I would definitely start swinging up to the middle. You can join your armies together. You can threaten the comm tower. I mean, this might still work out. I don't know, but I think I would probably swing up. And the APC makes sense because there's just no infantry for Lash. Yeah, Lash is 4 infantry, 2 mechs, to 16 infantry in 1 mech. So it makes it, once you don't have any infantry, you can't pressure anything. With enough infantry, they can't shell them all. That does seem to be the kind of metric. So yeah, going your like heavy tanks and then infantry buys is gonna win you the game. You need infantry at all stages. I would probably not move in with the medium tank here. After seeing the artillery shells. But oh, I think you said there was a live game at this point? Yeah, right? We saw this in Reimer's game that was submitted yesterday as well, like the tournament game. Killed off the infantry and then just left. And it doesn't matter that there's all of these forces up here. They're actually doing nothing. They're desperately looking for something to fight. And, well, that poor tank found something. Definitely go for the comm tower. I probably wouldn't have made this attack with this infantry. I would have brought it back. Ooh, the aggressive anti-air block. I don't know what's going on. This is getting a little bold with these battlecopters. You try to take the mountain, so Lash can't next turn. Ah, I see. To like deny the vision. And the prime tactics bonus. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think you do end up getting this comm tower, which is really good. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, you do. You have your super. Oh, wow. That was a very unfortunate roll. So unlucky. From the road. I guess it is a 20% strike. That sucks. At least this got knocked down to 5, which is perfect. Definitely use your power. Oh, you don't have your super yet. Never mind. Well, if you're going to use your super this turn, I would wait on this movement for the +1 to start the city. That's something I mess up a lot, too. It looks like you might not use your super. In which case, that's fine. You know, you try to get your super, and then don't. Go for the join cap. Medium tanks rolling in. I mean, this is starting to look a little... I definitely would have retreated with this anti-air. I don't think... Yeah, I think you kind of have to give up this cap at this point and just save these units. Because they're just going to die, yeah. Yeah, you're just short. The rocket's on the way to doing something. It's currently locking down the comm tower. Oh. I think I probably would have saved this super. You are determined. I mean, I like the plan around denying the comm tower, but you have to distract them before you go back for it. Yeesh. So in the future, if your plan is to like win with a comm tower, after you get beat back, go up here. Just like move your units. You can even make it obvious if you want. Threaten the HQ so your opponent has to leave, and then you can get another fresh attempt. Preserve the 1 health mech. Yay. Oh. Were you aware that there was a rocket? What? Resigned? That's fog for you, though. You are up quite a bit in income. But I'm still surprised by that resign. Still like a dominating force up here. Just need to have like some infantry. I'm surprised at that resign. Yeah. That is true. You were at 23K. Yeah, I'm surprised that they resigned before the rocket died. Well, good game. We have all been there in Fog. It's very hard to tell if you're winning or losing in Fog. They definitely could tell that they were behind in income. They just didn't know that they were still doing pretty well when it came to unit count and unit value. Yeah. That's definitely a good sense. And for if Squidman Hero ever watches, definitely get more. You have to like have the infantry with your armies. I've also conceded games where I was ahead or even. It happens. It happens. All right, we've got one from No. Oh, Nanova. Oh, I know Yvonne. Right? Did they come back? Yeah, quickly look that up. Is this the same person? Yeah. Well, it's very exciting to see Yvonne Chao back. I played a game against them when I was. I actually played several games against them. You can see it right there. This is a game back when I was just like in 1100. I think DPSI is going to do a video on it, so I want to show it. But that's a person from my past, and they're back playing the game. That's cool. Other than blocking and preserving indirects, I think just preserving units in general, and infantry. The overextending with infantry was looking like a problem. This is the max mirror you've been talking about on Discord. Nova, have you made it up to the top 10? That's pretty cool. Is it top 10 overall? I'm not seeing Nova in the top 10 of the lists. Oh no, you're number 5 in standard. Very nice. Rank 7 right now. Very cool. All right. We're going to be seeing rank 7 player against someone from my past. And we will turn the rank 7 player into Cobalt Ice. Free competitor analysis. Oh, that's a very fast airport. Is it going to be a fast airport coupled with a fast recon? No. It's just going to be really fast battlecopters against recon. A transport copter? Transport copter. What boosts are you seeing? I guess you can boost to this? I guess that's fair. You can boost and then go over here. Yeah, the early recons are pretty strong. I think they're better going towards the middle than going for the comm towers, but it's fine. Here come the mechs. And this is looking pretty good. I don't know if this boost actually... I guess it... Go for the comm tower faster. Oh, weird that you built a tank. Was that just because Spidey senses? Base skip tank. I would not have base skipped a tank. What? Why didn't you boost this guy too? Oh, I see. You're boosting here, and then this guy goes for this city. I guess that actually doesn't... I mean, that is good. It just isn't actually different from what I was saying. I was just realizing it. Okay. Well, this is a free hit. Well, I figure if you go a recon this early, you have to go for it. But do you realize... I mean, it's pretty clear that this is a better hit to go for than this one. Because of the forest. Yep. There's Smacky. I mean, this can... As long as these recons don't get blundered away, it's looking like a pretty scary opener. An already big investment with the T-Copter. Yeah. It's just its base light. That early base skip, hurts my soul. But we'll see if this is classic fog play, where the recon hits you and then you just continue the cap. I mean, I would back off after that, considering how close this is tank range wise. And yeah, definitely I would strike over here next. Must not, yeah, didn't see that. Also wouldn't be able to reach. The one thing I would say for Yvonne Chao is this is a battlecopter map. Get more, you don't like, you're gonna win, or a lot's gonna be decided by how many battlecopters are on the field. He doesn't expect the early tank. It's not an early tank at this point. It's day 8. Does he stay and hit that? And he backs up to there. Definitely leave the area. Yeah. He's been caught. It's a good trap. That is a very nice little trap there. I'm okay with this exchange. The hurting the infantry is a pretty big deal. And since he already knows that he's gonna, or they already know they're gonna lose the recon, it's fine going in for this. They probably prefer if you hit their tank than the recon, and because they have the tank follow up. Oh, interesting. You're not sending this tank over this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have, assuming that there was a tank coming in, but okay, you do go for the recon. I think that's the right call. You don't kill his recon. So you were worried about a tank coming in, but you didn't send this tank over there because I guess you wanted to kind of have more of a focused engagement on this side. Ooh, he goes in. Honestly, that's probably a safe call. That is not a safe call. I'm not even sure why he attacked from that side. But the reason why this is a safe call and this isn't a safe call is because of the reinforcement range of this base. It reaches this fight much earlier, and the tank did not stick around over here, which means it probably doesn't have backup. You didn't think he would go in here because of the tank range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's true. You're probably counting on the fact that you're being hurt economically. But it's not like it's that bad for you. You go for the trap here. Yeah. So breaking this pipe seam is actually like really valuable. It's basically a free copter. Well, I mean, you still have to pay for your copter, but you basically get a copter into the fight a turn earlier. So you're going to have one more copter fighting than your opponent will if they don't break it. Whereas it's kind of hard for Max to break it. Wow. Huh. I think I would have killed the 4 health tank. Because he only nets 1 more tank health doing this. But he goes down in unit count because of it. Right, because he did 5 damage. Lost 1. I guess... Or did he do 6 damage? He did 6 damage. Lost 1. I think I'd rather do the 4, kill off the unit. It's base light. I really like all your little your walls, you're blocking stuff in. It's been going really well. All right, the copter production has begun. Ideally, that would have started quite a while ago. Max force. It is... I'm not quite sure why. I guess you were actually pretty already like far ahead of unit count wise, so it feels comfortable to go in like this. It just would have been really, really bad if Yvonne Chao had been building those battle copters. Hey, there's the mech. Interesting that Yvonne Chao is saving the powers. Because I think they can definitely afford to at least use the normal power here and just be up in power charge. It would guarantee that strike probably. It would make this strike a lot better. It would help protect this anti-air. Yeah, I think probably do the normal power for that. Definitely wouldn't super though. Ouch. Losing that anti-air sucks a lot. Hey, look at that. That's a very valuable drop-off spot. So you're getting pretty far ahead in the unit count, which is really good. See, this max blast. It does let this copter get into the fight. But now he has less units for his powers, so they're not as impactful. And you're also and Nova's also getting charge off of this, where that wouldn't have been the case last turn. Oh no. Oh, I feel so sorry for him. This mech is about to get some very nice value. That's such an aggressive anti-air. Oh, 400 short. Probably copter recon then. The unit count is just so important. And you can see that Nova is constantly building battlecopters. That's what you pretty much have to do. Was that a chip to... I gotcha. Desperately save the city. I guess you kind of have to, because you don't really have that many full health infantry anymore. So if you lose the city, it's well, it's not that bad, because you have a transport copter, so you just pick something up and take it. Also a little bit short. I would probably prioritize getting a battle copter and then just either an infantry or like a recon instead of the tank. But I think at this point, you've pretty much got it in the bag. The mech was good value. Sadly, the anti-air lived. But it's so hard to come back from a unit count deficit, especially when it's so infantry based and there's nothing but vehicles being produced. In the same forest. Oh, so mean. Look at how good the setup is. Both of these units are guarded by the mech. The mech is just being dropped just barely out of vision. Yeah, too many units got sacked. Too many, like, definitely need to retreat further with this recon. You were really good with the traps. The bait and punish was working very well for you. I'm still a little sketchy on the very early base skip, but it seems to be working out. And you were very much aware of how much of a battlecopter map this is. Yeah. It's super over. I would probably not go for this cap. I'd actually probably go back and start healing this guy up, but he's fine, I guess. The mech cap. A rare and wonderful thing. You can see how bad it is when you get behind in unit count. Because then you're making like attacks like this, and it just ends up trading 1 for 1, and so you stay behind. Max Force. Ah. Yeah, definitely just let him take the city and then take it back. I think it's okay, or you can sack an infantry, that's fine. I think it's okay to do the copter sack. You're gonna have a hard time dealing with this medium tank. And maybe the copter sack is just a little on the iffy side. Oh, all right. I'll hand it to Yvonne Chao. They've been bringing it back with the unit count now that they've started really spamming the copters. Oh no, the T-copter's almost out of fuel. Okay. I mean, this isn't the fact that the armies are getting split for Ninova here is definitely an opportunity, but I don't think you'd want to go in like that. I think you'd probably want to instead full on kill everything over here. To separate, to essentially, it's kind of like killing all these units off because they're not able to fight anything. So the little bit of the middle play, and then just a Like if the middle play was instead over here killing off this tank and stuff, I could see a way in for the game. At this point, oh, he's very scared that you're about to take his comm tower. Yeah. Now, oh man. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable resign. But there was definitely a chance there towards the end. Smash this stuff and then probably retreat. Or just take the comm tower. I really like the transport copter plays though, Ninova. That was very good. I'm not quite sure what was going on that got Yvonne Chao back into the game. I mean, I know the battle copters did it. Was it just not having anti-air? If I can... The game is over. Let's look at this. So it looks like you kind of got ahead and stayed ahead. Or just looking at the deaths. There was around turn 17 is when Yvonne Chao almost made a comeback. Right here. Oh, is that just because the army's over here and it can't defend over here? Is that what happens? No? It was just some pickoffs, huh? Pretty interesting. Check your game versus 95. You overextended so hard. Okay. I think, well, for one, the mech plays were so good. You did use a lot in interrupting caps. There was definitely quite a few of those caps. I was like, just let them have it, and then kill the stuff and then take it back. I mean, you got a really strong point with finding these the traps, though. It was very good. Okay. Starflash has a game against 95. Huh? Well, thank you for the replay, Ninova. That was very good. It was definitely exciting to see a transfer copter opener on that map. All right, Starflash has told us to watch this game. And then I'll probably call it a night. So this is going to be some overextending. At least I assume this is the right one. Okay. I'll turn Starflash into Cobalt Ice, as is my whim. Is that a strike through? Starflash and Nova, do you also find this map really awkward for the cap phase? Is that not just me? So Eagle, I think Eagle makes sense. It is base light, but the airport is just so mandatory. The T-copter helps. Lol, but yes. I remember when I was map testing for this map. And I was like, this one feels the most like a Global League map of the pool. But man, the capture phase is so awkward. And the creator of the map did not like that feedback. But I stand by it. Okay, I like this. This little step by. He didn't retire because of me. Yeah. I know that the Wikido is was a big proponent in like not having the natural capture paths that a lot of maps have that kind of guide you with chains. Oh, going for the comm tower. So lots of recons. Recon violence. Starflash has kind of got the split up forces here. So this is probably just a response to how scary recons are. Oh. Goes in with the tank. That is a little bit bold. Does kill the recon. I would like it more if there wasn't an infantry here already scouting you. But it's not that bad, because even though you like lose out value-wise, you still go up in unit count. So as long as you get away, I think it's still good. It's base light after all. Hey, Rishi. You also retired because of me. That's true, and city deny, yeah. Yeah, as long as it doesn't matter that your tank gets hit early on, then I think that's definitely a good hit. Good engagement to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you can't quite reach that. I probably would have retreated the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Maybe you're just trying to bait him in. I've only caused a few people to retire. There was... No, I didn't even cause Hogat to retire. Hogat retired after playing against Inkagark, right? I caused Eagle to... Well, I didn't cause Eagle to retire. I should say Eagle! Yeah. Yeah, Hogat Still plays sense to me. Ooh, a base skip for this copter. I think that's fine. You could always get an artillery. Actually, I think artillery is just better. You're doing definitely the eagle thing of just grouping up in the middle. Everything's kind of stalled out, which is really good for you. But I think artillery has to be better than base skip. For one, you really want to get rid of this pipe seam. And two, your eagle. It's still a base skip. He could have built 3. But it's true, it doesn't hit as hard because he does keep up as if he just built 2. Wow, I'm surprised. That this is going so peacefully. I say as you start moving forward. I'm surprised you moved forward. Were you just feeling antsy? Because you're eagle, you're happy, right? I'm probably missing stuff because I was looking at top chat instead of live chat. You thought he was going to all in you, so you did something weird. Inca Gark, no artillery, unhappy face. Yeah. Artillery, I think, has to be the right call there. Wow. This is like such a... Do not do this against Eagle. I know you don't have like close to your charge, but like... What? It's such a weird setup. If only you were closer to your super. It's the dream. Your opponent just kind of moves all their vehicles closer to you and doesn't hit you. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to resist going in on that. Was there not a way to get your AA into those copters? Or was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, super not a way. I don't think I would... I guess you do need to kill this infantry. It's pretty dangerous to commit your anti-air like that, though. I guess you are just doing a ton of damage. He's going to be able to max power or max force or whatever. And when the anti-air dies, Eagle gets really sad here. Oh, it lives. I pretty much like this attack except for the anti-air. So I mean that's gotta feel pretty good for you. You are down a city. But you're not like doing disastrously in unit count. It's just that Eagle anti-airs, though. With the super going, the lightning strike, it's pop, pop, kill 2 copters. So it's like incredibly important that you keep them around. You probably even want more than just this one. Oh, you keep going in. I would not keep going in. You got the power you wanted. Oh, you're gonna lightning strike this turn. I guess that works. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to buy it. The medium tank's still kind of uncontested. It is a little aggressive. But it gets you these cities. It's not quite a game-winning lightning strike. But you know what? I'm convinced. I'm convinced by it. Are you gonna attack in again? I don't know about that. I like that you're getting the cities behind it. The cities behind this makes this like so much better. Like if you weren't capping all of these cities, this would just be a horrible play. But with the city captures, it's got a lot of merit. Look at all this pressure. He's forced to fight in the middle here. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I think I'd prefer if you retreated off to the side to defend against what's probably about to hit over here. But I think this is still looking pretty good for you. What on earth? You were definitely scared of something hitting you over here. I mean, this is like really good for you. You're up 4K and it's pretty stalled out still somehow. You did have a lot of room to retreat. There we go. Yeah. Anti-airs. They are good. He's starting to take his cities back, but it probably doesn't matter at this point. Oh, you go in. I'm good with that, because you see him doing stuff over here, and you're going to use... I assume you're about to use everything in this fight. Yeah. If you had, like, split 50-50, I would not like this. But, as is, I like it. The sacrificial scout. Okay, I like this. I like the anti-air being farther back. You really don't want Max to just dive in, kill it, and then swarm you with Max copters. Okay, I mean, this is still looking pretty good for you. And then he resigns. Yeah. I think that's probably a very fair resign. Your lightning strike, he has no like infantry or anything that even be a buffer. So your lightning strike would just murder everything. You kind of had a feint with your front, where most of your stuff was actually waiting back here. Oh, you did end up killing this. No artillery, though. Why didn't you ever build an artillery? I'm telling you, Eagle artillery are very good. I'm sure you know that. He just ended up Floret killing the pipe. That's fair. That's fair. But that was well played. That was definitely a good Eagle game. A very aggressive Eagle game. Oh, interesting. Okay. I really liked, and this is definitely a lesson that I think a lot of players can learn from, was that the infantry were so active when the push happened, going for all of these properties. It's just such a difficult thing to answer, because they're not going to have infantry left to interrupt. So if they want to interrupt, they have to use vehicles, but they also need their vehicles for the fights. And that gives you a permanent, well, a semi-permanent advantage off of the engagement, rather than just trading units. You get the income swap, which we can probably see in these end stat screen. Let's look at money return. Yeah. You can definitely see when Starflash started to really push in there. A huge income gap happens. And I probably, was that like turn 15, 16 onward? Probably death-wise, it's going to look kind of similar. Yeah, the death toll jumps a lot for both players at the exact same time. But Starflash gets so much more money off of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with that. This was like the game-losing play right here. There's nothing protecting these tanks. Just moving right up into range. Well, if you're fighting Eagle, don't do this. Eagle loves situations like this. I mean, everyone loves situations like this, but Eagle really loves situations like this. I got time for one more game. Let's see. Yeah, Rishi, I didn't see... There we go, I can do it like this. Because you weren't in it, so I wasn't able to find it. But it looks like it's this one. And this is Lost and Found. That's Jake against Batter, who I'm going to assume is an alt. I know Lost and Found. I beat him on his own map when I was rising through the ranks, so I will make him a couple dice. Lost and Found is, of course, a very prolific map designer. He makes lots and lots and lots of maps. And this is a very famous map, which I think is called Rivendell. I've only played it a few times. One time was live against Degis, with my Jugger against his Flak, which was pretty fun. You'll get to see my standard. That was on one of his live streams. You can probably find that in his video databank. I was covering for Alcaro Man, who was supposed to be the guest, but wasn't able to make it. So let's see here. So far, this is looking pretty typical. Because ladder was taken. Ladder wasn't actually taken. You were lying. Oh, blue versus blue. Good point. Oh, is this one of your alts then? I don't know why this is so... Oh, it's so large because of his... There we go. This is Austin Found's name. Yes, this is Rivendell. Okay. Lots of HQ rushes, or not, well, HQ rushes can happen. HQ trades can happen. There can be a lot of infantry fights over these middle properties. Lots of tank engagements with blocking happening because of, well, you can see how choky it is. The airport's also pretty strong because they're so far apart from each other. They, of course, are going into one base, so you have 2-base airport against 1 base. Sometimes the comm towers never get captured, even though there's 3 different ways to get them. You can either break them with an artillery. I guess there's 4. You can break them with the artillery. You can break them with okay. You can break the pipe seam. You can black boat over. You can transport copter over. And you can either break this with indirects, like you could do with a battleship, maybe? Not quite. Well, you can do it from here, I guess. Artillery, or you could bust it very slowly with direct fire. But oftentimes, the comm tower doesn't even get taken. So far looking just very classic. I actually like this recon, because oftentimes it's just an infantry brawl up here, and this will force the tanks to have to choose between which side they want to be on. Ooh, doesn't... I don't think this is a good attack, right? There's no chance of denying the cap. So that just loses a unit, which is not good. Or maybe it doesn't lose a unit? What? Oh, it's blocking this. I see. It's blocking the interrupt. But couldn't you have blocked the interrupt from the forest? With 7 health and live? Is it like yes, but it's not as funny? Well, I don't see why he doesn't kill your infantry. I guess he's wanting to deny this, but you have a tank here. I mean, I think I would just take the free infantry shot. Or not infantry shot, but the free infantry. It's wild that this is going to be able to escape. Interesting that you... Oh, you're not actually in place to start this gap, I see. Well, I super don't understand this tank. I mean, the cheeky play here is, of course, to not leave the city. And just be like, hit me. And then fall back and repair. The infantry wouldn't die if it was on the forest of 7 health. I don't think. Moves onto the missile platform, I guess, for more defense. Doesn't want you to pick him off when he goes for the city. That's fair. Oh, well, that doesn't even reach. Well, then he definitely shouldn't have moved onto the missile platform. Probably want to fall back. Or, where else could he have gone? I guess he doesn't have anywhere safe to go. He'd move here. And then you could do some fancy blocking and tank reinforcing. Sus. Oh, sorry. Did I miss a sus infantry attack over here? Is that sus? And the sus thing is that he didn't go and sit on the city. I guess that's because he wants to cover this. He's already covering that. Okay, well, this is... excuse me. That's true. It is Jake. No tower, yeah. Okay, I mean, that is pretty bold. Well, let's quickly track. Is it this one? Ah, it was weak. It took a 1 health counterattack. I wonder if he tracked that. If he tracked that, then that's really good. Was this live play? If it's live play, then I could see that being very reasonable. If it was like long term, then that's impressive. Yeah, it definitely shouldn't have let you get your city attack from your city though. Okay. Semi-live, then yeah, that's a reasonable thing to see. Ooh. Lost and Found's going for the comm tower cap. Retreat with the units, infantry. Very sketchy tank movements around here. Very much opening himself up to first strikes, but I guess you are badder without a comm tower, so it's not as scary. Yeah. Okay. I mean, these tanks coming over here is very bad news for you. Or not for you, for Lost and Found. And by that I mean Uncharted Jake's Fortune. Whoa. Didn't go for the comm tower. So aggressive with the captures. I did not notice that you built a mech on the opposite side as the transport copter. Do they meet up in a nice place? No. It's just because of these mountains, right? Yeah, the old comm tower fake out. I'm surprised that Uncharted Jake's Fortune went in over here when you have these tanks lined up. Is this medium tank doesn't actually guard this anti-air? Unless, of course, you gave him super, but that's not happening. That's a really sketchy attack. Why'd you send the 1 health tank in there? It's because you're abandoning the HQ front now. Gotcha. So it is going to turn into an HQ race. I see. That's what he's doing with this. Such a... That's a horrible drop-off spot. You can hit it. He really not have a better one? Well, he can drop it off wherever. He can just keep it in the transport copter, actually. That was probably the play. Because now you can hit his infantry that he's going to use to cap your HQ. That's so bad. It is mighty sus. Okay. Are you going to save up for a battleship? Yep. Is it going to be double battleships? I mean, at this point, he needs to just T-copter in more infantry. That's how you deal with... You can outlast the battleship if you have enough infantry ready to join. I don't understand what the T-copter's doing over here, but I guess it's gonna boost this guy and then go back. Batter is ready. Oh, the medium tanks are trying to guard the base instead of guarding the HQ. Oh, that's so bad. There's the battleship. Oh no. The infantry's in range. But he can move out and he has his super. Oh no. But don't donate the anti-air. You need that. Otherwise, you get walled off by battlecopters. Or just copters in general. So, let's see here. Before he spends anything, he's got 15,000. I'm not seeing... He can join... Well, he can join here to gain... Jeez. What's math? 4,900. And he can join here... Oh, he can join these two. And then join here to gain another 6,300. So he'd go up by 11, 12k-ish, which would bring him to... I think he could have done it. I think he could have given himself a battleship. Oh, he can, yeah, he can join these guys together so he can join the 9 in. Oh, no, the 9 can't join in like that, never mind. The full health has to join on to the weakened. Okay, then he can't do it. True, he could join the medium tanks. Does he even need the super for that? Oh, that doesn't quite reach. Well, if he didn't lose the anti-air here, I mean, maybe he doesn't lose it. He could definitely use his super to probably drill through. Probably wanted to save more money than that, though. Side slip. Hit anti-air. Yeah, yeah. Without the anti-air, you're in a lot of hurt. No, that's just GG. That's a good block. Yeah, I don't know how you would have had to set that up, but it's tough. Rip Jake, GG. Very sus. Easy game. Oh no. Build sub. That would have been an amazing play if, like, the turn earlier, you'd been able to threaten to take or sit on his harbor, so he built a battle, or not a battleship, a black boat to stall, and then he destroyed it and built a battleship. So toxic. That was a very sus game, but it was good. A good one to end on. I hope everyone had a good time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Farewell.